Hi Nursery, hope you are all doing really well. So we have got some really lovely activities to do this week. We're going to be using the topic of sports. I'll give you a second. What sports can you think of that we might be doing? Well, there are so many. And the best thing about sports is that not only does it get our bodies active, but also we're actually going to be doing a lot of maths. Because in sports, we're always counting how long does something take. We're thinking who comes first, second, third, fourth. We're thinking who got the farthest, who did the shortest jump. There's so much maths, so we can be doing so much learning as well as having a lot of fun. So I'm going to tell you about a few of the activities. Activity number 1. So, have you ever noticed that if you have a football club, they have their own emblem, and I'm going to show you this one. Now, in my house, they do support Liverpool. Now, I actually support Man United, but this is my daughter's pyjamas, and they like Liverpool. So, this is the Liverpool Football Club's emblem. And if you see, they have got the first letter of each of those words underneath a picture. So the L for Liverpool, the F for football, and the K for club. They've done it in capital letters. If you know your capital letters, you can do it in capital letters. If you don't, small case letters, our normal letters we learn in school, are absolutely fine. So an emblem from a team, it normally has a picture, and underneath it has the first sound, the first letter of the team. You're going to design your own emblem, your own picture, and it's going to have your name in it. But we're not going to have to think about the whole word. All we have to think is, what is that first sound? So I'm giving you a challenge. If it was Mrs. Gleekin's Football Club, what would the letters be? Right, let's start. Mrs. would be a M. Gleekin would be a G. Football would be a F. And club would be a K. M, G, F, K. And then, what would I have as my picture? Well, I like butterflies, so I think I would do a beautiful picture of a butterfly. And then underneath I'd have M, G, K. I'd love to see your emblems. Do you know, my children are actually decorating very old t-shirts at the moment. If you don't have them, don't worry. But if any of you do have something a bit stained, not so nice anymore, and you want to make your own football club's t-shirt, I would love to see it. That is number 1. They're going to be amazing, I'm absolutely sure. Now, we also, when we're thinking about our letters, do you know what we can do? We can make our whole body do yoga into the different letters. Maybe you want to do a T, and your legs would go out to the side. Maybe you want to try and roll your body up into an O. Another idea for you is, my kids love skipping, so we've got skipping ropes. You could get your skipping rope, you can put it on the floor, and you can turn it into a letter. I'm sure you're going to come up with your own ideas as well. I've just got the list over here, so I keep checking all the different activities. So, another activity we have got this week is maths. There's so much maths. So there's 2 types of hopscotches you can do. Do you remember hopscotch? Where you do the letter, you do the numbers, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do skipping with your legs. You do a hop and a jump and a hop and a jump. Maybe you could make one outside. But if you've not got much space outside, or if it's raining, because I know actually the weather is a bit dodgy this week, I have done a little page for you which you can print out. You can write the numbers on, and you can get your dolls, or you could get your superheroes, or you could even just use a couple of cars if you want, and you can throw a button onto it. It's just on a piece of paper, and you can pretend that they're jumping hopscotch onto it and tell your adult which number it lands on. I'd be so impressed. Now we're going to get crafty. if you've got cereal boxes at home, if you've got the bottom of some bottles, if you've got any boxes you can find, you can cut them up so you've just got the bottom bit. Then you're going to practice your numbers again. I want to see you writing your numbers, and you're going to stick it at the bottom of the container. Then you're going to get a ball. If you've not got a ball, you can just scrumple up some paper. You're going to throw it and try and make it land in the different containers. Then you're going to tell us, or tell your adult, what it lands in and what the number says. If you're feeling very clever, you could maybe do 2 and say 1 lands in the number 3 and 1 lands in the number 4. You can do 3 plus 4 is equal to, and then you would write the number, and that one would be, does anyone know? 3 plus 4, it would be equal to 7, and maybe you could write the number. Or, oh my goodness, there's so many different things we could do. Maybe you could do a tally chart. You could maybe ask your parents, how do you do a tally chart? We're going to go into that more, I think, next week, but if you fancy trying it this week, have a go. Okay, now I'm going to direct you towards a video, another video that I've made with my children, where what they have done is they have practiced their jumping, their skipping, their swinging, all different types of sports. And what your job is to do is to count how many jumps they do, how many bounces do they do, how many of all the different things they do. And you'll see the video then tells you how many they have done. Now your challenge, this is the big challenge this week, is if you don't mind, can you try doing it yourself? See how many jumps you do, see how many skips you do. Even more amazing, if you've got an adult with you to do it, would be if you could send me a video of you doing it. I just would love to see it. Then maybe I can ask my children if they can count your skips or your jumps. But make sure you're counting too, because that's the main thing that we're really thinking about, are counting. There's a lot to do this week. Don't worry, we don't expect you to do everything. We're just throwing lots of ideas out there so that you can try and have a lovely week. So, the last one is, have I forgotten? No. Have you ever noticed when you've been running around lots and lots, you get very tired? So, because we get so tired, there's something going on in our bodies, and I want you to notice the change. So your adult is going to time you for 1 minute running around, but before that you're going to feel your pulse, which is just over here. And I'm sure your adult will show you, and you feel, what's it doing? And how is it different after you've run around for a minute? And if you want to tell me what you heard change, if anyone wants to do a little video and send it to me, or to any of your teachers, we would love to hear if you can notice the change. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about is Lag BaOmer. On Tuesday, it's a lovely day, it's going to be Lag BaOmer. Now I've not listened to music now since Pesach, and I must admit I'm really missing it. So when it gets to Lag BaOmer, I can finally listen to music again. The other thing I can do is, my husband's hair is like out here now, and my girl's hair, oh my goodness, one of them is all the way down to here. I might show you in a second if I can get her. Shoshana, come here, doll. So I'm going to show you what's happened to her hair because we've not cut it for so long. Do you want to see? This is my Shoshana, and look, that's a bit too long, isn't it? It's really getting too long. So what I'm going to do on Lag BaOmer, because I'm an adult and I've got special scissors and everything, although I hope I'm okay, is I'm going to cut it because I've not been allowed to cut hair over Lag BaOmer. And I'm also going to do my husband's, and it's going to be very interesting. We're going to have a barbecue because Lag BaOmer is a fun day. And well, we can't go on trips. Often you do go on trips, but obviously we can't really do that at the moment. So we're going to try and do other things to make it a fun day. Anyway, if you look at the bottom of the newsletter, you'll see there's a little video that should teach you a bit about Lag BaOmer, and I hope you have lots of fun doing the activities that are connected to that. Okay, have an amazing week. I hope you enjoyed the sports video we made. Did you help me, Shifra? We've put lots of work into it, so I hope you enjoy it. Have a nice week. Bye.